Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Horned Frogs offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches.
Run to the right. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to.
Gets it out quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Horned Frogs are at the line, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Hoover. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
How about that? That's already the 3rd target this guy has had on the opening drive of the game. He is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the matchups. Even though that one goes incomplete, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. And the Horned Frogs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Oh, the attempt is no good. After the miss, no change in the score. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Hand off from the shotgun. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here, make the game easy.
Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
And And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And a nice crisp run, great job. Maybe expecting pass, in second down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Sun Devils with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Sun Devils line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Turning it on. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to throw, it's Sims. His target down the middle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're out. It shakes off the defender. Knocked down for the tackle.
When it gets in long yardage situations, defensively, you're thinking pass, pass, pass. How about the quarterback doing a great job? He wants to push it down the field, but he does a great job scrambling, chewing up chunks of yards, and now making this situation a lot more manageable.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. Fourth and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Here comes the field goal unit. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. And it sits just inside that right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
Gets it to him on the screen.
First down.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. The give on the inside. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Dropping back, it's Hoover. That's reeled in, it's Rodgers. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down.
Come on.
Makes the grab. There he goes. Got
First down.
Out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. They'll run the option. The pitch. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Back to pass. The sure hands, it's small. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on third down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
Obviously, third downs are so critical because you get an extra chance to wear that defense out. Great job by the offense. Great job by the quarterback completing the pass, getting the first down, moving the sticks, fresh set of down, continue to wear out this defense.
Okay.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Unleashes to the end zone.
Oh.
And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Okay.
And a golden opportunity slips away from the defense there. That's one he'd love to have back. He knows he should have come away with the interception there in the red zone.
Unloads to the right. Touchdown!
Touchdown.
Frogs. They wanted to finish, and
The
then
gritty
they
one.
did on that possession. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gives it on the option. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll run play action. Quickly to the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll go with a direct snap.
Oh, he got me.
Into the open space.
That's a direct snap.
Turning it on. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking deep down the right side. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for a man, it's Sims. Right on target this time.
Get on. Get away from
Inside
the
the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So first down here as they go back to work. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Moss. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And the Sun Devils didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. A first down run in the red zone. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
All right, that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football, knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Fires to the middle. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. And the Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Oh, what a move to get open. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. They'll go back to work on offense. Quarterback on the keeper. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Surging forward on the sneak.
Well, he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Looking for space, it's Payne. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Fires complete on the crosser. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
That's caught. It's Bailey. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man, it's Mars. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand.
Still close,
The Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try the jet sweep to pick up the 1st down. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the Sun Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They hope to be able to cash cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Grab behind the line. It's Barnes. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. And the Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. The first 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup problem, but the defense finally has something good happen.
The Horned Frogs have their offense in high gear. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. They didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw.
Oh, no.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Give to Brown. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Maybe that stop shows this defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They're just handing the ball off. This guy's having success left and right. No sir, no mas, get it together.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Hauls it in and looking upfield. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Shoots it to the left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give from the gun. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. This is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. The Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Going right to work up top. Safe completion on the screen.
Oh, the block.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. 1st down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking down the middle. ball's incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got a man. It's Tyson. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third. The Sun Devils will punt it away on fourth down. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Takes the handoff. It's Barnes. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards. Make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Well, man, I mean, you don't get more wide open than that, right? Big fella running down the field. Nobody near him. Quarterback puts it on him. Just got to make the catch.
Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Makes the grab.
Oh.
And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page. Oh, the fake. They snapped it to the up man. He's on the move. And the roll of the dice turns up in their favor as they pick up the first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Wants to go up top on first down. And that one's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second...
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Snaps it in the shotgun. Fires to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Timeout by the defense as they're trying to ice this kicker. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. The holder will put it down at midfield, a 60-yard attempt from the left side, no less. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance. He'll bring it out. It's Moss. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Reads it, fires complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Rides the back on the option, the give. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Sims. Pressure coming.
Good job.
Gets rid of it for the Heat.
Defense has been looking so good on this drive so far. They already set up 3rd and long, and now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job in coverage. Great job reading the QB's eyes. So there's nowhere for him to go with it. He's got to throw it away.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. He'll try the left side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Rodgers. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Give to the back. Fights off the defender. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking for his man. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 40. Past the 20. He's at the... and he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
And linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he can be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Bailey. And the returner is stopped. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick-6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick-6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking to the big tight end. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end. Wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Horned Frogs come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Gonna run it. It's Payne. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the Horned Frogs are on the move. Right on the money. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Makes the catch. It's McAllister. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Inside the 30. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. The Horned Frogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The inside handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Got his man down the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Horned Frogs have pushed it inside the 20. Power football with the run. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand.
Oh,
He bullies his way
Oh, no.
all the way down to the 5-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver, the different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
They're going to go for it with a couple of good options here. Get it to the 1, you get the first down. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, TCU!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Off the RPO, complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Completes the shuffle pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. To the air, it's Sims. It's complete on the right side. That one can really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Udo. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The Sun Devils line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They marched to the end zone the last time they had it. Do it again, and they'll be on top. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Using his legs, it's Payne. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. He breaks the tackle.
And it's nice to be an offense coordinator and go, all right, run it. Like, run it again. Run it again. 5 straight runs, moving the sticks, all easy, high percentage runs, keeping the ball on the ground. They must think they have a physical advantage up front.
Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And here we go, down the score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Scanning the field, it's Sims. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Get it out to the supersonic guy. At midfield, he's got room. Free up the gut. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
And, man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. That they can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Now they'll run the draw. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Horned Frogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. Sliding off the defender. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. It's a draw. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the 1st down. And the Horned Frogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to throw on 1st down. This time he's got it. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the middle. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. And what a throw to get it in there, and they've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. And the Horned Frogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, he did everything he could to try to avoid all those defenders, but at the end, it's still a negative play, tackle for loss.
One defender, then the next one, the blitzing guy got a shot at him. Everybody had a shot. It took a while to get him down.
Yeah, great effort by that defense, not quitting the play.
And they're going to settle for a field goal attempt here instead of going for it. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Lead in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. And the Sun Devils really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Sun Devils will call on their punt team. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They closed the gap on their last drive. Now it breaks into the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Finds his tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Hoover.
Oh, no.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high, throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. looking to throw on first down. Unloads it left. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Dealing with a 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Tyson. And they get him down.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Tackle was made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. And the Sun Devils decide to punt it away. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Now on 2nd down. To the air, it's Hoover. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Throws to the wideout. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Right down the middle. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. He'll do it himself. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Last 2 runs got a big fat nothing. Let's see if they try to go up top on 3rd and 10. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He splits the uprights.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Makes a move. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Got it in the middle, it's Bailey. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. To the air, it's Hoover. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB.
And it's his 4th interception of the game. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves And this one is just about in the books. The defense can stop the clock one more time as the offense takes a knee. You know, there's no real reason to panic if you think about it. When does panicking ever really come? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different